Hello. Hi. So sorry. I don't know what happened, but somehow I lost connection. So there were all the interruptions and then I lost the connection. So I'm doing it over. Okay. So sorry about that. But I do want to give you those 7 insights about relationships that could save you a lot of pain. Okay. All right. So here are some insights about people, relationships, and friendships. And point number 1, it says, we always see life as we are, not as it is. It says there actually isn't an objective reality when it comes to people. It says facts may be facts, but our viewpoint and our vantage point impact our ability to process the facts as they are neutrally. It says we look at life through our own personal filters, our own past experiences, beliefs, and paradigms. We see everything and everyone through our unique subjective lens that has been forming since we were younger. So we always say, well, this is the way I am, right? This is the way I've always done it, and this is the way my grandma did it, and so forth and so on, right? Because that's all we know, right? But it says, as one author says, sometimes the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeing a new landscape, but in having new eyes, looking at it with different eyes, right? It says, if we are courageous enough to remove the lens through which we currently view a situation, we may discover something worth looking at that we didn't see before. This is true for opinions and advice. It says, think about your current dilemma that you may be having in your life. What aren't you considering? It says, what are you possibly overlooking because you're still seeing the situation with the same lens? So ask yourself that. Look at the situation maybe that you're facing right now. Are you seeing it the same way you always see things? Or can you look at it with new eyes, a new set of eyes? Like maybe that's the first time you've seen it. Instead of, oh, this is always what's going to happen. No, look at it from a new perspective. Like it's brand new. And you may see something that you would have never seen otherwise, right? Okay. So see life as it is, not the way we see, not the way we are, right? Number 2, it says people change. It says sometimes we secretly wish that we could stay exactly the same as we are, right? Even though we know that we have to grow. We can't stay babies all the time. We can't stay teenagers, even young adults, skinny, whatever. We can't stay that for the rest of our lives. We have to grow, right? Yeah. It says, so we allowing ourselves to grow. I'm giving myself permission to grow. You give yourself the permission, right? But then give it to somebody else too. I had a hard time with that with my kids, letting them grow up and move away, because I have 3 sons and 1 daughter. Okay? But it was hard to let them move. They're all gone now except for 1, and we share a home together. But it's hard to let them go and move out on their own, right? But I knew they had to do it. I had to let go. Maybe you're in that same kind of situation. Okay? Even as far as romantic relationships. My ex, I had to let it go. It wasn't good for me anymore, right? People change, so let them go. People grow up, let them go. Okay, because it says everyone deserves that. And they do, just like we deserve it. All right, number 3, it says you are allowed to close doors to protect yourself. You may even say goodbye, but never wish someone harm. It says, for me, that's personally very hard to do because I do have a big heart, and sometimes I let people in that I shouldn't. Maybe you have that same issue, right? Because I'm always welcoming, hospitable, right? Being nice, right? But it says to look after yourself and preserve what you value most, you sometimes have to be selective about who you let in. And I had to kind of learn that the hard way, right? Letting someone in that shouldn't be there. That's because I didn't set the proper boundaries. So it says, if someone steals your joy, keep them out. It's a basic premise of safety and security. Give someone the benefit of the doubt until they give you reason not to, right? I always say that. Give them the benefit of the doubt. But if they hurt you, don't do it again, right? It says there is a critical difference between being a volunteer and being a victim. The first time someone hurts you, you may or may not see it coming. Sometimes we don't. Like me, I always try to see the best in people. Yes, I do. It says, and when it hurts and you face a blow to the heart, you come crashing down. because you never expected that or foresaw it coming your way. And that hurts, definitely, right? But if that same person hurts you again, it says, it's now up to you to see them coming. It says it's up to you to set new boundaries to protect yourself. You can be kind to everyone, but not everyone belongs in your inner circle. And sometimes, like I said, it takes years for us to learn. It took me a while to learn. Not everyone belongs in my circle, right? You can't be nice to everyone. Okay, that was number 4. Let's look at number 5. It says, minimize the drama. We have limited energy, especially when going through a hard time. So let's preserve our energy for our goals, our passions, our purpose, and doing more good. It says we do not have to attend every drama that we're invited to. Decline the invitation and keep moving. It says if you feel you're getting sucked into drama because, your friend or some relative approached you, it's because of gossip or they're creating conflict where there doesn't need to be one, take a step back, pull back. Just because, like I said, somebody invites you, don't take the invitation. Move away, right? Unless, of course, sometimes we're so ticked, I gotta hear it. What? Right? Don't do that, because sooner or later you'll be sucked in and then you're sorry. Then you wish you hadn't, right? Because it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. So don't get sucked in. Let go of the drama. We don't need it, right? Use your energy to do yourself good. Use it for your goals, for whatever it is that you have in your life that you want to make your dreams come true, right? Use the energy for that, not to get into gossip and drama. All right. So number 6, it says, it's okay to gently drift away from people. There are seasons when gardens bloom and other seasons where branches lay bare. So let it go. Let nature do its thing. Like I was saying before, springtime now, the flowers are blooming, the trees having their buds, but in the fall and winter, they go away. So the same here. It's a natural cycle, right? So it says here, we can't force a flower to grow, and energy is real. If your intuition or gut says something isn't right for you anymore, then, like it says, listen carefully and let it go. Okay, right. That was number 6. So let's go to number 7. It says relationships, friendships, partnerships, they don't work unless we do. It says don't assume that just because someone has been in your life for years that they're going to want to stay there. It says these are precious, treasured, cherished interactions that require thoughtful investment, attention, love, and care. So sometimes people, we love them and we want them to stay in our life always, but we forget to take care of them, right? We kind of just take them for granted. Oh, they'll always be there. No, sometimes they won't, right? So that's something we have to consider when we want someone to stay. Like it says, we're all just walking each other home. Oh, no, sorry. It says, if you want someone to stay in your life, show them, right? And it says, spend real time with them. Genuinely check in on them. It says, do your best to own your own unique and special way, in your own unique and special way to help them wherever you can. Have fun with them, cry with them, celebrate with them, right? It says. So if you want someone in your life, make sure you show them that you want them there by taking care of them, right? I mean, by showing them that you care, right? Also taking care of yourself, but showing them that you care about them, right? Sometimes we forget because time goes on and it's been years and we just, oh, they're okay. No, they're not. One day they may tell you, hey, I'm leaving, right? Yeah. So take care of those who you want to stay in your life. And then it says, we're all just walking each other home. We're all trying to get to the same end, right? And it says, who's walking with you? And it says, remember, you really have to be in order to really be in someone's life, you have to stay there and really be there, right? Sometimes we're just kind of there, but we're not really in their lives, right? I'm not sure if I said that correctly just now, but I'm thinking you understand what I mean. Sometimes we're just there. We're not really with them though, right? Our heart's not there. Our mind may be there for a minute, but our heart isn't really there. And people can feel that. So if you want someone to stay there with you always, make sure your heart is there. You want their heart to be there with you, right? So you have to be there, not just in your mind, but in your heart and with your whole being, right? Yeah. So you want to have good relationships, good friendships. And these are 7 insights that may help us so that we won't have pain, right? Okay. So sorry again about the first interruption, and then also for the disconnection. I'm not sure what happened. So I'm hoping I related everything correctly like I did the other time, okay? But I'm thinking maybe you understand. I'm hoping you do, okay? That it's okay to make boundaries for yourself. It's okay to look at someone with different eyes, new eyes, considering something that you maybe never considered before, right? And to don't always do for someone else just because you're getting something back. Do it because you want to, because your heart's in it, right? Okay. All right, so let me stop now. I don't want to rant on, but I hope you understand what I was trying to get at, okay? So I hope you have good friendships, good relationships, and then I'll be back and talk to you again. All right, you take care now. Have a good evening. Bye, and thanks for watching. Bye.